Hello, my kittios and chickadees. I miss you all and hope that you're healthy and safe. Well, no one could have predicted that beginning of the semester that we'd be here. Obviously, here we are. So we're going to make the best of it, as we always do. In addition to the video that I just posted for your parents with the general information and expectations of the classroom, I wanted to make a special video for you guys to let you know what I expect of you and some things that can help you be successful in this new and different environment. So many of you have struggled with staying on top of your work and your grades, even when I've been there right beside you to try to keep you motivated. So, as I've said before, when we see a problem and we know that there's going to be a difficulty, we need to find ways to try to stop that, to take an initiative, to make it better. So I wanted to give you 3 steps which will help you in this. These are also my expectations of you, in addition to the things that are going to be below in the remainder of this PowerPoint. So the first thing that you need to remember in an online classroom, step 1, you need to have a plan. How do you juggle work from all these classes on your own? How do you keep track of the different deadlines? What happens if there's some sort of tech malfunction? What if you left your charger at school or don't have it? Right? Whatever it is, you need to make a plan and stick to it, because that's how you're going to be successful. Maybe you want to focus on one class at a time. Mondays will be your English day, Tuesdays will be your math day. Maybe you want to focus on a schedule that more closely aligns to what you did at school, where you'll do a little bit of classwork each day. Maybe you're going to have to do work on your phone because you don't have your computer, or you're going to have to make time to go over a family member's house who has Wi-Fi. Whatever plan it is, make it and stick to it, because that's going to help you succeed. Step 2, that you need to have a deadline. We all know that technology fails us, and it usually fails us most when we wait to the last second and it's an hour before deadline and then the computer breaks. Right? We're all stressed out in situations like that. So knowing that technology fails us, I want you to make personal deadlines. Instead of waiting till Friday at 10 p.m. to do things, maybe set a deadline for yourself that is going to be done by Wednesday night. Maybe you set a deadline that'll be Thursday afternoon. Whatever deadline you set for yourself, leave some wiggle room for that time when technology will end up failing us. Pro tip: if you have a plan plus a deadline, this is what we call a schedule. Just like you had your school schedule, where you had a plan each day and deadlines for when you had to get there, deadlines for when assignments were due. Structure is going to help you to keep track of all of your things, to not lose track of due dates and assignments. You need to have this. It's not only going to help you in the digital class, it's going to help you when you get into the workforce one day too. And step 3, this is probably most important, is that you need to keep communication open. Some of you are very, very good at advocating for yourself. You raise your hand and ask questions. You speak up when there are needs. You seek clarification when you don't understand directions. You share any sort of barriers that pop up that are going to get in the way of turning it in on time. But for most of you, you lack that skill. You will sit there and wait for me to notice that you're not working. Or you'll sit there and wait for me to notice frustration on your face. Or you'll wait for me to check in with you and see where your progress is. Obviously, in a digital space, we can't do that. So what we're going to have to do is shift that responsibility more towards you. If you're not getting an assignment, I need to know. If you're going to be without Wi-Fi for a couple days because maybe you're moving and you're going to stay with a family member that doesn't have it, you need to let me know in advance before that happens so that we can plan for it. If you're unsure of how to fix an assignment for a better grade, I need to know. And I will be giving you good quality feedback during this time, since I can't be there to answer your questions in person. But that ball is 100% in your court. I will be here, and I'll be available to help you via email, via conferencing, via chat through Google Hangouts. But I won't know if you need help unless you tell me. And this is important. Not your parents. You. It's your grade, not your parents' grade. It's not up to them to ask me questions about your assignment. That's an extra layer of difficulty, and it's an extra layer of possible confusion, like a telephone game. The more people you involve, the more likely it is for the message to get misconstrued. It is your grade. If you want a good grade, you need to fight for it to show me that you want that good grade. So, our first assignment is going to be posted below this one in the stream. I need you to read it thoroughly and get it to me by Friday midnight. I love you all, my babies. Be safe, be well. XOXO, Tully.